So I have two announcements for you today. The first is about how we're going to open back up and celebrate Mass together. And the second is about our August festival, which is oftentimes at the St. Vitus site. So first of all, now in this first week of May, we have just been declared in Lawrence County to be in the yellow phase of opening. But that really hasn't changed our status as a parish because we're part of the diocese, and every other county in the 6 counties of the diocese are in the red phase. So the bishops this week are supposed to be meeting with government officials to discuss how we're going to be opening up. Now, I have presented to the bishop, and I will present to him again, various ideas that we have from our Pastoral Council and Finance Council about how in Lawrence County we can open up. And it'll probably be looking like what we're suggesting is maybe starting in a parking lot where we can gather more people than would be allowed in a church building. Gathering in the church building entails sanitation, restriction of numbers, like only 25 people, and how do we decide what 25 get in or don't get in? Whereas if we do it in a large parking lot, and we have a radio transmitter, which would give you sound in your cars, tuned into that radio station of the Mass, and then we can bring communion to you in your cars. I think it would work out well at the very beginning. Everyone's safe, and we have a whole plan for it. So all we need to do is get the red light, green light from the bishops, and we'll be able to move forward with that. But right now, that's still all in the negotiation part of where we happen to be. So as that develops, we will certainly let you know and hopefully begin to be able to have Mass together soon. On our parish festival, that is a very, very important fundraiser, but also social opportunity for us to come together as a community. And it was wonderful last year, and Mark Majavic coming forward and being the caterer for that whole event, and the many volunteers. I mean, it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. But this year, having discussed things with our committee and looking at the fact that so much of what makes that happen are all of our sponsors and all of our providers. And everyone, as you know, is suffering right now, and it's very uncertain. Now's when we have to plan and secure things, and August seems like a long way off, but it's right around the corner, and we still aren't able to have Mass together. So the wisdom is to postpone our festival as the full-blown festival we're used to at this time. But we certainly still look forward to being able to do what we can as things open up. So I would envision that we will have opportunities to have raffles, to have meals, to do things where we can come together and we can make that necessary revenue that we desperately need now to keep our school solid and to keep moving on. You know, the interesting thing is we got our school into the black, and a lot of that happened to do with revenue we got from fundraisers and particularly the festival. And now we're in a challenging position. So whenever we're able to do some fundraising and some socializing, we will definitely be all in to do it. But wisdom tells us right now we can't plan for a full-blown festival like we're used to doing. We certainly want to do it when we're able to, but that'll probably be next year. So you're aware that's what's going on, and we look forward to seeing how the good Lord is going to help us come out of this. In the meantime, what can you do? Well, the biggest thing we can all do is to pray that God will inspire our church leadership and our government leadership to make the right decisions as we move forward. That's the first thing we can do. And then for you to be open and cooperative with all that we must do as we come out of this. We're all in this together, and we'll all come out of this together by the grace of God. Thanks.